Next station, Roof.
Athens commuter railway was built ahead of the 2004 Olympics, and it changed the lives of outlying communities. A journey into the city that used to take an hour by car now takes 20 minutes by train.
It's very convenient. I'm a cancer patient and had to go into hospital for surgery. I used to go by taxi and bus, but now I just take the train.
It's a feat Hellenic Rail hopes to repeat by the end of this year, when it fully electrifies the country's main rail line from Athens to the northern port city of Thessaloniki. That'll halve travel time to 3 hours and 20 minutes, so the train will now compete with the airplane. That line will help realize another ambition. This train, loaded with goods made in China, is headed for Budapest. The rail yard here in the port of Piraeus is part of China's new Silk Road to Europe. The idea is for this port to become Southeast Europe's main supply line. These changes are happening as a result of Greece's economic crisis. Port operations were sold to the China Ocean Shipping Company. The government rail monopoly was broken up. There are now 7 competing train operators, and Hellenic Rail was able to focus on one particular area, upgrading track. Now the industry is trying to make up for lost time. Greece's rail sector is the smallest in the European Union. It accounts for only 1% of passenger journeys by land and 1.5% of overland freight transport, compared to European averages of 8 and 18%. That's because after Greece joined the European Union in 1981, most infrastructure spending went to rebuilding its motorways, and rail was neglected. So trains currently move only a tiny fraction of these containers inland. Most leave by truck. That is about to change. This 25-hectare freight marshalling yard is the largest in southern Europe, and Hellenic Rail has just taken over its management.
This yard connects the container port with the rail network and beyond. Cargo from Asia will enter here and will be distributed across Europe. Greece's economy will acquire a new dimension, and Greece will become one of the biggest freight rail hubs in Europe.
Even though the Greek market suffered during the crisis, the country is now taking advantage of its geographical position to produce growth. Psaropoulos, Al Jazeera, Athens.